So once again I found fraudsters on TLC pretending to be cheap for our entertainment. Let's take a look at it. You can see it from the first shot. You can clearly say that this is complete bogus, that they are cheap family, okay? You can see it on her wrist. She's literally wearing Apple Watch and she's pretending to be so freaking cheap. It's not even extreme cheapskate, as you may know from another TLC TV show, because it was so obvious that they are not extreme cheapskate actually, that even TLC, out of all programs, TLC has been so embarrassed that they created completely new format for families like this. Just take a look at it. How can you go wear Apple Watch? How can you have stuff like this? For example, this is kind of egg holder, but you have to go and buy this. That would be never in house of true extreme cheapskate. Or even this liquid soap dispenser. No way you will find something like this in any cheap household. Or look at this, how fancy this is. No way this is extreme cheapskate household. And this video haven't even started yet. This is the crazy part. This is just the first screenshot we see. It's absolutely obvious that this is complete fraud. So let's see how fraudulent they actually are.
My name is Shelley Watson, and I would rather die than pay retail or pay a full price for anything.
That doesn't mean anything. I truly hope that you actually went and killed those animals inside it. I don't want to go and kill animals, but you cannot be so freaking cheap and buy stuff like this that doesn't have any use for you, okay? I hope you drove in it with your car, killed the animal, literally took his skull, painted it, and then went to insurance company and take insurance for your car and actually earn money from it. This is what someone who is cheap or extreme cheapskate would actually do. Not like this. Look at all of this random stuff laying around here. They had to pay for it. Man, this would never happen in so cheap house. This is basically the idea of rich people how to be cheap. It's like a little game for them, I guess. I really don't know what's going on inside here. Look at this. I mean, look at this. You cannot go and tell me that this is how kitchen of someone who is extremely cheap would look like. Look what they have. They have automatic can opener, okay? They literally have place that holds your spoons or whatever that is. You will never find anything like this in cheap household. You even have a pocket for your scissors that's magnetic. It can be put on your refrigerator. Come on, give me a break. And you have also some, what is this? I don't even know what this is. Some stereo or something like that. You get out, man. Get out. Look at how luxury this fridge is. You are not so freaking cheap.
When I was younger, I didn't know that my parents were frugal. It was just the way we were.
Yeah, that's actually like every single child. Even, I guess, even if you're a child of a billionaire, you don't actually go and notice it like, oh, we are so rich. It's just normal for you as a child. And then when you start growing out of it, you see that you may have actually have $1 billion to your disposal. Your family have $1 billion to your disposal, to be clear.
My dad is a retired teacher, and they live in a very expensive, elite area in Oregon, but he was never a doctor or a lawyer or anything like the rest of the people who live there.
But it was a different time back then. This is actually the old money. This was a different time back then, okay? It was probably when her parents were working, it was like around 60s, I guess. Maybe, I don't want to offend her, but it was maybe in 60s. Back then, you could have lived the whole family of one teacher paycheck, okay? His wife could have stayed at home, a stay-at-home mom, and take care of like 7 children. They could have lived in like 8-bedroom household with 17 bathrooms probably, and they would just be alright. And then, when they want to go and retire, they can go and sell this property they have obtained for relatively cheap back in the day and actually move somewhere nicer. But nowadays, you cannot do it. If you're a teacher nowadays, like your teacher salary is good maybe for the food for a month, I guess, okay? So let's see how they are actually trying to save money. This is her husband.
It smells good. What's for dinner?
We're having family pasta night.
Did you catch this also? There are a few stuffs over here, for example, cups, non-reusable, I guess, a little tchotchke here, tchotchke there, you know, some random stuff. But this is something that caught my eye. You can see it in here. Those are chopsticks. And where do you get chopsticks? Well, I would actually say whenever you order like sushi or something like that, they will give you few chopsticks. But here's the thing, you may be saying to yourself, well, that's good. They're saving money. They're keeping it, right? But at the first place, would someone who is so freaking cheap, would they actually go and order that much sushi so they can go and store it like this? I don't think so.
Tonight, Tracy and I have been married for over 30 years. He is also from a bargaining family. His mother is the bargaining queen. I'm just a princess compared to her.
I mean, at least, let's give it to her. She's not saying she's like the best bargaining person that ever lived in this world, okay? She is saying like, oh, I'm just princess and stuff like that. Okay, we can give her points in here, I guess. But it's awesome. They found one each other and they're both from bargaining families, so, you know, they can go and save money together, I guess.
Do you want to smush while I put the noodles in?
And you can see her husband is working as engineer technician. Now, I have no idea what it is, but it sounds like two words that are probably too expensive. So there, he is probably earning a lot of money, because if you're engineer and technician, for me, it seems like you are earning a lot of money, actually. So I don't think the money in this household would be any problem, okay? So I don't think this is like their necessity, okay? They don't need to do this. It's just their kind of hobby, I guess, you know? Somebody likes to watch movie. Somebody likes to, I don't know, save money. I haven't seen any spending so far, okay? We are already nearly a minute in this video. I haven't seen them save a penny yet, okay?
We're having family pasta night. I go to my neighbors to see what leftover pasta they have. They just save it for me, and I put them all into one pot. And so we have just a hodgepodge of all the different pastas.
Just come on, man. This is so weird and unnecessary way of saving money. Pasta. It's like the cheapest thing you can go and buy. Every student knows it. Whenever you run out of your money, you don't have any money left, what are you eating? You're eating pasta or ramen or stuff like this. You don't need to go and like beg your neighbors to go and give you pasta. And could you actually imagine that this woman would come to you begging for your pasta, wearing like God only knows how expensive those all necklaces and rings and whatever bracelets they are, and also wearing probably one of the latest Apple Watches, and beg you for pasta? Like, come on, give me a break, man. It doesn't work like this.
I've always been frugal, and I've taught my daughters to be the same way.
Hello?
Hey,
Look at the house. It doesn't look that cheap. You have a double door inside here, you can see. You have obviously staircase, so it's multiple floors. You have nice floors. You have some, I don't like those carpets, but they are there. You have some nice sofa and stuff like that. It's spacious, so probably that cost a lot of money to maintain or to decorate. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Ash.
Hi.
Colby, we're in here.
We're in the kitchen.
I
What is
am
this?
the oldest.
What is this? This is not saving money. Look at the bottle. It probably is one of those stupid bottles that cost like $70. This guy, so far, he looks like he's saving the most money, honestly. Good for him. Okay, I'm rooting for this guy. He doesn't have like expensive watch or stuff like that. He just has normal clothes. He's just chilling. I like this guy. I like this guy so far the most.
Of my family, which means my mom has taught me how to be cheap the longest.
Well, this necklaces, it doesn't look that cheap. But to be honest, I really cannot tell. It can be anywhere. If you would tell me it's $5, I would believe you. If you would go and tell me it's $15,000, I would probably go and believe you as well. I have no idea about stuff like this. That's why I cannot go and rob people outside, because I have no concept of value of stuff like this.
You want to take over the stern?
Sure.
I've almost got it all smushed.
Okay. I am married to the love of my life, Colby, and we've been married for almost 8 years now.
Put me to work. What can I do?
Oh, he wants to go and make a good impression, I guess. He's like, put me to work. I want to work. I guess. So let's see what they have prepared for him.
You want to get the Parmesan out of the refrigerator? Parmesan cheese?
Bro, you're literally, while you were showing him where the fridge is, you were like touching it. This is the fridge. Can you go and get it for me, please? Well, what is it? It's literally like me placing my phone inside here and be like, hey, can you please bring me my phone, please? can you please bring it to me, please? Bro, you're standing next to it.
You know, Shelly just finds all these crazy ways to save money and to do things that people would never think of. Like, I honestly have no idea.
Yo, this is like, come on, man. You wanna go and tell me this doesn't look like some kind of takeout, okay? Or this is probably, bro, if this is probably some cake from some super expensive bakery. Oh man, what is even going on inside here?
What goes on in that brain of hers, but for new people, it's just the...
So this is the Parmesan cheese? I don't even know where you get this. There is no way a store is offering samples like this, okay? So probably what happened is they took it from a restaurant, which in their mind it's saving money to go to expensive restaurant and take stuff from there. Well, for us maybe, we don't even go there. Like I really don't know where they can go and get this from. Maybe they're begging from their neighbors once again. Like, could you give us pasta and also some Parmesan in here? I don't know. I think it's from restaurant probably. It has to be, right? Or maybe are there some stores selling it like this? I don't know. I'm already confused. So let's continue.
It's almost like culture shock.
It's done.
It's done. Let's get the strainer.
Okay, so what do we have inside here? Okay, they're using all the pasta. They're probably making some salad or some drinks over here with those lemons. They have spice rack, which by the way is my ultimate telltale that they are not cheap family by any stretch of imagination. Because I have a theory that whenever you want to be a cheap family, you have to go and basically steal it from somewhere, from those small packages, and go and slowly build up your collection. You cannot go and buy like branded stuff like this. Come on, give me a break.
Grab that. Ready?
Yeah, be careful. There we go.
I know what they are doing, okay? You are supposed to be impressed by this. But is it really that impressive that you don't have strainer for pasta, but you are using something way more expensive than strainer for pasta? It literally costs like, you can go and get it probably in dollar store, okay? And you are using a branded, okay? This is not like random tennis racket. This is a branded tennis racket which can cost like $100 probably, and you are using it as a strainer. This is what's funny for me. This is rich people's idea of how to be poor actually, okay? Using $100 tennis racket, it blows my mind. It blows my mind.
I've had that racket for as long as I can remember. Honestly, you could probably spend a couple dollars and buy a colander, but it works just fine, and so that's what they use. Hey.
By the way, if you forgot, they've combined all of those pasta into one, which is kind of weird because I would actually say that the different type of pasta have different like boiling time, right? So they put everything into what it looks like some kind of weird Pinterest recipe would come out of this. But maybe it's actually good. Maybe it's actually good. You have a lot of like textures from a different pasta. You have some nice sauce to it. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good to have like pasta night like this, I guess.
Hey, we're back here.
Where are you getting those bottles from? They look expensive. And also I want to say, look at this mirror. Look at this random dream catcher over here. Look at all those like random little stuff. It will add up. They cost a lot of money. Look at how nice everything looks inside here. The only thing is that their boyfriends, for some reason, they look like they are saving the most money. I don't know what it is about it. It's nothing against them, okay? They look normal. They look normal. But I would never guess that those people are supposed to be from so freaking cheap family.
I never really noticed how cheap my family actually is until I introduced some of my friends or like my boyfriend to my family. Like, this is really weird. My mom...
Okay. This is weird. I'm expecting some gold inside here. This is probably the last method how they are saving money. So I expect it to be the top notch.
This is really weird. My mom, whenever... You know how like when you're in the shower and your hair falls out and stuff? Like... My mom would keep it, and she'll make her hair pieces with it.
Okay, that's one redeeming thing. She has done something very disgusting. Now, I don't know what those hair pieces or whatever that is. I have no idea. But she's probably putting it on her head and pretending it's her hair. So yeah, I'm gonna go give it to her. That is something so freaking cheap. Okay, so what do you think? Was this actually fraudulent family? Well, let me know in comments, and also subscribe if you want to see more frauds uncovered like this. This is everything from today. Have a nice day and goodbye.